and welcome to Drunk Movie Reviews. I'm Rick, and
I'm Hugh.
and
Nice to see you.
I see it. And
So you're probably thinking 2 hours late. What's going on? Turns out that 6:30 was kind of a shitty time to set, so we're actually going to push that back to 8:30. For those of you that are watching, so now we're doing it at 8:30 every Saturday night. That's not going to change unless otherwise notified. So I apologize for the change. So tonight we're going to talk about some of the Oscar picks that we had. Maybe go into that more. We're going to talk about the new movie news that happened this week. We're also going to talk about new videos we're going to be uploading in a couple of days. And we should have, after this broadcast, our Twitter and Facebook pages fully ready to go. We've been busy. We've got school. We've got other things to do. This is the main job, but we ready to do the show. So let's talk about what do you want to talk about? Oh, by the way, we're like actually just across from each other.
Yeah.
So,
Hi.
Hi. Hi, that's my hand.
Yeah, that was his hand.
So yeah, this weekend we're together, but we're gonna do the show. We will man. So yes, and I am missing my beard and my hair because I decided to get a haircut to both names. So that's kind of strange. I feel
You
like
did do
I'm
that.
a baby or something. Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Well,
It's okay.
don't worry. We are drinking, but I don't want to spoil what we're actually drinking because then that would ruin another episode that we're going to be uploading in the next couple of days. So you'll find out for yourself, and then we'll try and guess. Comment, like, subscribe, blah blah blah, whatever. Just down below, try and guess what we're drinking. But you can't.
Wait, we have to give them a good look at what it is.
Yeah. Here's what.
It's this color. It's not piss, I promise.
Mine is this.
Really? Oh,
But anyways, let's go with we're gonna go back to the Oscars a little bit later. Well, let's start off with some news. So there's a little bit of movie news going around. Let's talk about it. Obviously, the new Star Wars franchise. They have announced a director, which is J.J. Abrams. So what do you think about it? I think it's pretty cool. I think J.J. Abrams can do it. He did a really good job of Star Trek.
I think it's a very safe choice for a director, which I understand why they chose a very safe person to direct the next Star Wars movie. They want it to be accessible to everyone, children, young adults, everybody. But personally, I think that movie franchises like Star Wars or Harry Potter get better when they have directors that aren't afraid to go dark. And I think that by making these very G-rated franchises turn dark, they bring out the best. Most of the time, they bring out the best in what the movie has to offer artistically. So
Yeah.
I think it's very safe. I understand why they did it, but I would have liked to see someone more innovative direct the new
But Star Trek was so good. No, but I mean, to be fair, Star Trek was quite enjoyable, and I think the thing is with that is, I think he is a safe choice. I think, I wasn't hyperly impressed by Super 8. I thought that it was just E.T. on steroids. Sorry for everyone that likes that movie. But I did enjoy Star Trek, and I think the new Star Trek that's coming out looks pretty good. I feel like it might be safe, though. Again, it looks like another revenge plot, something like that. So we'll have to wait on that review. Don't worry, we're going to be reviewing that, and it will be fun.
But Alias was so good.
J.J. Abrams is God.
I did actually kind of like Alias, the TV show.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I saw a couple of episodes. It was good.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
And then, anyways, moving on to the next. Huh?
One more thing. Actually, I watched an interview with Guillermo del Toro, and he was actually asked to direct the new movie. I don't know if you know this, Rick, but he like immediately turned it down. he said, let's see, how did he put it? He said, Star Wars is a place that he likes to visit, or is a movie that he likes to visit, but not necessarily live in. Does that make any sense? Like,
Yeah.
So he doesn't really want to be a creator of Star Wars movies. He enjoys them, he respects them, but he doesn't particularly want to be.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, let's face it, it's going to be tough to direct, especially if you're doing the sequels to the originals. If you think of the prequels, I mean, they were kind of crap, but at least it had George Lucas behind it. And this is just like the first attempt to do it without George Lucas, so a lot is riding on this first movie.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would have liked to see Guillermo del Toro do it. That would have been really cool. He's a visionary in directing and writing and creating cinema, so I would have liked that. I would have been more excited probably about the new series of Star Wars movies if he had been involved somehow.
But anyways, yeah, let's move on to some other news that is pretty crazy. So it looks like they're going to have, obviously, the next X-Men Days of Future Past. They were talking about Paquin, Page, and Ashmore, which were in the original X-Men's, as particularly they were Rouge. I think it was, I'm forgetting her name right now. It was the one that went through the walls. I apologize. And then Iceman. So they're coming back, possibly. So that's kind of interesting. It looks like they're trying to attach themselves to the original movies. I mean, what do you think about that? It seems like
there's a new X-Men movie.
Yeah, they're doing a sequel to it.
This is the first that so this is the sequel to X-Men First Class.
Yes, it's a direct sequel. Direct sequel.
Okay, because I really loved that movie.
It was really good. I mean, maybe we should do a review on that. We might have to. I'd love to. That was a really good movie.
Yeah.
But anyways, I mean, I think it's kind of cool that they're attaching it to it. Obviously, out of the rest of the Marvel universe, we also have an Ant-Man movie coming. We also have a Doctor Strange movie coming, and we have also a bunch of other superheroes coming into the mix from the Marvel universe, since they're all getting so popular all of a sudden. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit of a DC fanboy. Sorry. I think it might have been JLA for the animated series people that might know it. I feel like overall DC's had a better animated universe, and I followed that as a kid. But the movie, I would say Marvel has done better in the movie realm overall. Minus Batman. Batman is always the exception. Please don't kill me. Okay.
You
are I'm like a hostage right now.
Exception. You are the only exception. Okay.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
Yeah, but anyways, let's move on. We got some more news. Kind of pulling it up. Yeah. So G.I. Joe Retaliation's coming.
Oh God.
This summer, there was some news that they added some time. Apparently, what happened was that. And this was, I think I saw this particular story on IGN, but they got it from a different source, so I apologize to that original source. But from what I heard, they added some screen time to Channing Tatum's character because in the original movie, they were going to take out Channing Tatum. But then what happened was they noticed Channing Tatum was getting so big, so it looks like they're going to possibly add Channing Tatum back into the mix. So, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Personally, I'm not crazy about Channing Tatum. I mean, how do you feel?
Is that why they delayed it a year, do you think?
That's part of the reason, and they say the real reason is to convert it into 3D.
Oh, whatever.
Which they're just trying to. That's just it's bullshit, in my opinion. But
yeah, well, I think Channing Tatum is not a very good actor. I think he gained a lot of bonus points in my book when he did 21 Jump Street because he kind of made fun of himself, and I respect that. And no, but he's not a very good serious actor. He was horrible in G.I. Joe. The first one, I forget, Rise of the Cobra or something.
Yeah. You're right.
And it was, well, I just hated the movie overall. I think anyone with a brain hated that movie. Sorry if you left it, but it was horrible.
And then just sticking with the whole comic book movies, they also said that obviously the Justice League movie is coming out.
Really?
That's how they're going to branch off. So after Superman, the next year is going to be JLA, which is slated to believe, I think, 2016, if I'm, or sorry, 2014, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just now doing this on the fly, but it's been announced. It's happening.
What?
They've got actors coming. There was a.
That's
They
awesome.
also pushed back the Batman reboot, which is good. They pushed it back to like 2027 or something. So we're not going to see Batman for a little while. I'm sure they want to see how people take the new Batman in the JLA movie. I mean, what's your opinion about that?
This is the first I'm hearing about the Jelly movie.
Jelly movie.
But I
Can I
think
get
that's
some peanut butter
awesome.
with that?
No, but I think that the that would be awesome. That would be much. I think I would be much more excited to see that than I was for the Avengers, just because I grew up with. I mean, I think we both grew up watching the Justice League, and it was just. I have a special place in my heart for those guys, and I think that would be really really cool. So I guess they would have all new. They wouldn't use this new Superman.
Yes, they would.
They would?
He's going to be. They're going to use the new Superman as the jump-off point. So at the end of this movie of Superman, they're going to be talking about how JLA comes to fruition, and then from there they're going to start doing the split-off movie. So it's a very different direction from Marvel. I actually kind of like it. I don't know. I think it's an interesting idea, and we can kind of get an idea who's going to be who particularly. I don't know if I don't think Ryan Reynolds is slated to come back as Green
please.
Lantern. If he is, god damn, that Green Lantern movie was shit. But yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But anyways, aside from comic book talk, aside from movie talk, there was some recent news that I just wanted to talk about. If there's any other news that y'all would like us to talk about, certainly comment, like, subscribe, whatever. I'm just gonna keep saying that shit because every fucking person on YouTube fucking says that for some reason. You know, just comment. If you don't like us, don't fucking subscribe. It's cool. We get it, bro.
Yeah, and you don't have to tell us that you hate us. I mean, you can just kind of move on.
Yeah.
You don't have to be mean. There's
We get
no
it.
reason to be mean.
You know, we
I
get
mean,
it.
it's not going to hurt our feelings or anything if you are mean, but except for Rick's.
Go. It's gonna be fine. Let's just move on. So let's talk about Oscars.
Dry your tears. Try them.
Yeah, let's talk about Oscars. So,
Yeah, it's Oscar season, but I'm not very excited for some reason.
no, yeah, I mean, we already did our Oscar episode, of course,
Yes.
and it's gonna be really short.
If you have not seen the Oscar episode, you should definitely see it.
Yeah,
I don't know why my screen isn't like getting bigger. You're only the one that's big. Is it the same on yours? Why isn't my screen getting bigger when I talk?
oh, because you're part of the Hangout. But anyways, it's because I'm hosting it.
Oh.
It's because I'm hosting it. That's why you didn't know
Hello?
that.
Well, see, there we go.
Yeah. See. Yeah. So, anyways.
Hey.
To just kind of expand on some of the Oscar episode, we did edit it and we took off the big one because it was about an hour long. And let's be honest, nobody wants to watch an hour-long video. Even though we do have about like a 20-minute episode, and it's the finale, we talk about the big ones. And I cut out actually a lot of material because it was just dragging on. But we also skipped a couple categories, and I'm aware of that. So just to apologize now, we didn't see any of those movies, or we didn't have a good enough opinion about it to where we felt like it was worth adding in. I mean, we talked about Paperman though, right? And we enjoyed Paperman. We saw Paperman. It was in Wreck-It Ralph, right?
Yes.
And,
Was it Paperman?
yeah, it was Paperman. It was the one with the,
Yeah, it was good.
it was good. It was really good. Independent films. A lot of those independent films we didn't see. A lot of the foreign films we didn't see.
And that's
So-
only because that they're not showing near us, so don't put us into a box.
And then
I love foreign films. I love independent movies. It's just sometimes they aren't shown near us. So what are you gonna do?
yeah, just don't do a 7 on us, and make us go through this entire movie, and then we find out that our wife's head is in a box because that's just really mean. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yes. Man, you've had a lot more than I have.
Because
You like this mix?
I do like this mix, and I love alcohol. That's
Me.
probably not a good thing. But, so yeah, I mean, again, we talked a lot about Zero Dark 30. We talked a lot about, we didn't talk a lot about Lincoln, and I don't think, Hugh, you haven't seen Lincoln yet, have you? You still haven't?
No, I have not seen it.
Okay, so after he sees Lincoln, we'll talk about it. We can do an episode too. It doesn't matter. It'll be good. I enjoyed Lincoln. The acting was very good, and I didn't choose it for a couple categories because I like to see other movies win. Like I like it to be more even and spread out. But Lincoln definitely was a safe choice this year, and Lincoln is probably going to get most of the awards anyways. So that's why I feel like it's. I wanted to be more adventurous and choose something different. I mean, I think we both did.
Yep,
Are you still playing those motherfucking effects?
a little bit.
Nice. What are you, like a devil with a mustache?
I'm a
Pirate.
demon gay pirate with a mustache. So,
That's fucking too bad.
so I'm a hellish butt pirate, apparently.
A hellish butt pirate.
Yeah.
That's like a mouthful all itself.
Yes. Oh yes, it is. Big Y.
Uh-huh.
uh,
But yeah. Anyways, that's what we got on the menu, and then is there anything in particular? I know Anna Karenina was one that looks like a kind of a hit and miss. So I really, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't want to see it. I really don't have any interest. Sorry, I don't know. There's something about
Richard,
it.
it's Keira Knightley.
Oh,
Damn it, I said your name.
hold on. I know it's fine. Well, I mean that's my real name. So it doesn't really matter. Rick is short for Richard. I think everybody knows that. It's fine.
There's some people. What about Rick Sanchez?
It's Richard. I know, but the full name is Richard. Richard Sanchez. You found out my name, you two. Holy crap, I'm Richard. Ah. But, what is it? Let's talk about Les Mis, because I know that was
Oh God.
we said we were going to talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. That's actually one of the main reasons. So, okay, so the thing is, with Les Mis, I went to go see it with my sister, and we both enjoyed it. She thought it dragged quite a bit, but I enjoyed the crap out of it. I thought the singing overall was good. I thought Hugh Jackman was okay. I think he did a good job as a Jean Valjean, and I thought Russell Crowe was horrible. I thought Anne Hathaway was obviously the pinnacle of the entire movie, and I felt like overall everyone was good. The only problem is there was this one character that had a voice that was higher than all the women, and that bugged the literal shit out of me. It sounded like he got castrated, like, before the revolution. So, like, he had a higher voice than the love interest, which was Cosette.
Eddie Remain, I think.
Eddie Remain. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, his voice was really high. Which is like it's all right, but I don't know. I hated the movie. I thought that most of the singing was shit, apart from Anne Hathaway, of course. I mean, when I'm talking about Les Mis, I'm separating Anne Hathaway from the movie because she was just flawless. I thought that Hugh Jackman and Russell Crowe were equally as bad. They were probably the worst parts of the movie, in my opinion. So don't kill me. I hate it. I hate the fact that they used actors who couldn't really. They used a lot of actors who couldn't really sing that well, and then they chose to do it live on top of that.
I mean, I don't know about that.
I feel like I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's innovative. That's a really brave move that they did." And yeah, sure, it's brave, but they could have used experienced singers to sing live in the movie. That would have been more pleasurable for the the masses, I think.
Yeah, I mean, but again, you got to take it from like a business perspective too. Unfortunately, is that they've got to sell tickets.
Yeah,
They've
but
got to make money off of this because it wasn't cheap to make. So they got to bring in the big money actors. They got
I
to
think
give
that's
somebody.
dumb, honestly. I think that they're not doing it for the movie. If that was the reason why they did that, they used these big headliner actors.
Well, okay. To be fair,
they-
though, I mean, I felt like overall
doing
the
it
actors
for the
were
right
good.
reasons. No, they were. It was good acting.
And the
apart
scene
from
was
Russell
too
Crowe.
overall. I mean, I really felt like Hugh Jackman and Russell Crowe are easily probably the worst ones there. I think my problem. I think you really he really hated. I know you really hated Hugh Jackman.
Okay, no,
Maybe it's because it's Wolverine.
hold on.
I think you're a little jealous.
Hold on.
It's Wolverine. He has such beautiful.
Hold
muscles.
on.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I think that he was a good actor in the movie. The fact that he sang, they sang all of their lines, and he's not a very good singer. He's not, in my opinion. He was probably the worst singer in my opinion. And he's saying
I disagree.
the majority of the
so
movie.
much worse.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I know. You're
And and it was just like it was painful to watch. I actually cringed a lot of the movie just listening to his singing. And he seems like a very nice person. So if you're watching this, Hugh Jackman, by some off chance, I think you're a great person. I just didn't really like your singing in the movie. And yeah, it's just I thought Anna Seyfried was pretty good.
Amanda Seyfried.
Amanda Seyfried, yeah.
I say okay. Another. Oh, can I mention this? We talked about this, and this is something that bugs us completely. Like we both agree on this. It's when they're in a different country and then they all have British accents, even though they're in France the whole time. So you're like, wait,
Right.
like that could confuse the audience half the time because you're like, oh, it's very British.
Yeah.
And it's like they're in France.
Like
How come it's French
the
accents?
little kid. I don't know who dies. Sorry, spoiler alert. He stop it. Dry your teeth. Dry your teeth. Okay, well anyways, he has a Cockney accent.
Mhm.
They're in
Emphasis
Paris.
on the cock.
He's actually one of the better actors, which is kind of sad because he was like 8. And I thought he was much better than Russell Crowe and Hugh Jackman combined. As a singer, sorry, as a singer. And he has a Cockney accent. They're in Paris. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to say that he's he's an uneducated kind of beggar boy. But I mean, it's an American movie, and just
Yeah.
use American accents. It's not that big of a deal. We know that French people do not speak English, so it's not going to be like I don't know. It's dumb. I don't know. They've done that for years.
I mean, this is not just
This is not just
this movie.
No, they've done that.
Several movies have done it before.
Almost every movie that's set in Europe, or maybe even Greece, like Wrath of the Titans,
Oh god.
or Clash of the Titans.
Oh.
They do this in every movie that's set in a kind of foreign, predominantly white area. So, yeah, that's just the way it is. So it's not just Les Mis. It's the whole of cinema that we're angry with. I feel like I'm not very happy. I don't know.
It's because you're like
Because that
the
movie
devil.
last night, if you guys have seen our
But no, don't spoil it. We'll upload it. You'll see us like.
what if they're seeing this after we've uploaded it?
Well, it doesn't. Well, what? What?
What if they're seeing this after we've uploaded the movie review that we did last night?
It'll probably happen that way. Well, if you are watching this before you're watching this show, like, where the fudge are you? We do live shows 2 hours late, apparently.
Yeah,
Because we're awesome.
we are kind of awesome, honestly.
Basically, I'm just a boy.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
you're here.
That's beautiful.
Suddenly,
I'm
you're near. Javert.
Huh.
Yeah.
Jean Valjean.
Oh my god, my Google effects. Okay,
You like your Google effects.
I like them.
Would you say that you are a Google Effects slut?
I'm definitely a Google effects slut.
Mm-hmm.
You put those effects on all the
I mean, if
time.
there was like a dick and a vagina's Google
A
effect,
vaginas.
a vagina's Google effect, I would put them like right here, and then like the word slut above this. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it?
I get it.
Guys, look what I got.
No!
Plug. Yeah, I'm kind of a conformist, I guess. That's actually really
Nice.
good. I recommend it.
Well, anyways, that's it for tonight's show. Stay tuned for more episodes incoming. Please look out for our Twitter and Facebook. We'll have it up by the end of this broadcast, pretty much. So we're looking forward to butt sex with our audience, all of them.
Yeah, we hope to like just have butt sex with all of you,
It would be wonderful.
metaphorically, of course.
Metaphorically, like love making. Metaphorically. Just kidding. Anyways, yeah. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye. Love you.